This episode of Trips to the Store has been brought to you with the help of viewers like you. Transmissions wouldn't be the show it is today if it wasn't for all of your support. Join our Patreon today at transmissionspodcast.com/support.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the cool Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our regular Transmissions podcast. That's on. You can find us at transmissionspodcast.com. We do two shows every week. Every Wednesday is Transmissions, the show all about Transformers toys and merchandise, and Trips to the Store is a part of that. Then every Friday is Transmissions Alt Mode. It's all about Transformers comics and media. And Mondays, every other week, we have Empire of Rust, the Transformers live play RPG podcast, done by Mike, all the way at the bottom there. Awesome.
The one and only Transformers RPG podcast.
Exactly. And whenever we get around to it, there's Transmissions Extra. that's random. Whenever.
Blame Darryl.
Transmissions is powered by you. So thank you to everyone out there who supports us on Patreon and PayPal. If you want to become a Donatron, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. Got lots of cool perks and stuff you can get by signing up at different levels. Of course, the ultimate level is the Masterpiece Donatron. There, that you can become an elite group, member of an elite group that gets mentioned in every episode of the show. So, hey. Another way to help out the show is to buy some merchandise from our TeePublic store. That's at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. You can see I've got a Transmissions shirt right here. It's very cool. I think I'm the only one today, but they're still cool. No, there's nothing there, Darryl. Darryl, there's nothing there.
My logo fell off.
But yeah, check it out. And if you buy anything from TeePublic using that link, that will help out the show. So just remember, transmissionspodcast.com/shop. All right, let's talk about the stuff we got this week. And I'm going to go first because I don't have a lot. I did pick up Transformers number 40 from my comic shop. This week in alt mode, we're reviewing Transformers number 39, so we'll probably be reviewing this in a little while, but here's Transformers number 40. The cover really does not have anything to do with the story that actually happens in the book, but that happens sometimes. But yeah.
Who is the artist?
I believe this is it's Angel Hernandez. Angel Hernandez is the artist. I did recognize that. And yeah, that's Bumblebee getting eaten by rustworms or attacked by rustworms. That does not happen in this comic. It might happen in the future a little bit in a few issues, but it doesn't happen in this issue. So that's all. Something non-Transformers, but I'm very excited about it. I got Horizon Forbidden West, just came out this week. This is the PlayStation 4 version because you get a free upgrade for the PlayStation 5 version. So they charge you $10 extra for the PlayStation 5 version, but if you just get the PS4 version, it comes with a free upgrade. So I don't know why they charge you an extra $10 for the PS5 version. So that you buy the PS5 version, you can't play the PS4 version, and it's $10 extra. So I don't know why you would buy that version, but I got it. It's awesome. I'm playing it on my PS5. You're lucky I'm on the show tonight because I really would rather be playing this right now.
Oh, well, thanks. We love you too, Charles.
But it's a cool game. If anyone who's played Horizon Zero Dawn, this is a sequel. It's awesome. Not Transformers, but there are.
If Charles isn't paying attention during the show, then you know what he's doing.
He's left. Yeah.
It's not Transformers, but there are robot machines, or animal machines in it. So it's lots of robots, lots of AI things and stuff. So adjacent, Transformers adjacent, maybe. I'm getting a no. I'm getting the no sign. All right, that's all I got. Jeremy, I pass it over to you.
All right. Unlike you, I have actual Transformer to show off. I got in my last one of the Golden Disc collection. So if you can see that above me, I have all 4 boxes forming the Golden Disc.
That does look really neat.
It does. And that is the actual way the Golden Disc looks that's on the Voyager probe. And the one I got today was Parasaur, which came with the actual Golden Disc, which one side looks like the record. And I don't know if I can get that to focus, but it actually does say the sounds of Earth on it.
Oh, cool. Wow.
That's
Neat.
cool.
Like the actual one, which it's not going to focus. But the other side has the designs of the disc in Beast Wars that the Vok put on there. So whereas the box shows what the actual Voyager disc looks like, this one is more show accurate. But I think it's really cool, and I was not expecting them to actually put the sounds of Earth on that side. As a NASA space nut, I really think that's cool. Parasaur, on the other hand, here is the figure. I think he looks good in both modes, but pieces just kept popping off as I was transforming it and setting it up. But one thing, these 2 little spikes on his arm are, if you haven't seen, like I've retweeted, I think from the podcast account, Ben Yee posting about the, in the box, there's this on the back, there's this little piece of paper that has these 2 pieces wrapped up. They are just, and that's one of the pieces that pops off. I'll talk about. It's just these little pieces. They're wrapped up in a little piece of paper, and if you didn't know that it was there, you would have just left that piece of paper in there and possibly thrown it away if you throw away the box.
That's unfortunate.
That's just something to be aware of. Comes with a gun. It's nice looking. This wing has been it popped off as I was pulling the figure out of the box. I mean, it's just the other one is on fine, but this one, you look at it wrong and it pops off, and that's very annoying. The pterosaur head, it pops off pretty easily. It's just, in the midst of manipulating it when you're transforming it, very annoying. When figures do that. The other than that, I mean, it's okay. I always tend to have an issue with some of these that are just smaller, like smaller arms and stuff, just manipulating them because my fingers are large. But I mean, other than that, it's fine. He stands up fine. No issues with him falling over. But once I have him on the shelf, I guarantee I'll look over one day and this wing will be popped off with no one touching him. So I don't know. If it wasn't completing the set, I probably wouldn't have picked him up. But I had actually forgotten that I had ordered all 4. I thought I got him because I really wanted the disc, but I ended up getting all 4, and the boxes do look really good, all put together like that. Although, if you look, one of them is smaller. I wish that they would have found a reason to make the top, one of the top ones bigger so it lined up even. But, what can you do? But that's all I got this week. Beast War.
Cool. Yeah, that's unfortunate that I guess there's some quality control issues for that pterosaur. Yeah. That's sad.
The other one, like I'm putting pressure on it and it will not pop out at all. But this one, barely any pressure at all.
No. All right, Mike, you're up next.
God, Jeremy, I didn't notice that the boxes for that collection were not the right size, and now I can't unsee that, and it is killing my OCD right now.
Yeah.
That's sad. All right, so I have a couple of gaming things to show off today. So, a few months back, I showed off the Transformers deck building game that came in from Renegade Games. Now, what I might not have mentioned at the time was that I had pre-ordered it back, I think, in like last July or August, and I was like in the early rounds of the pre-orders. If you pre-ordered it, you would have gotten a couple of extra promo cards that they're not going to publish, or they say they're not going to publish in the future. Well, fast forward to November when they were shipping all of them out, and the promo packs were supposed to go out along with the rest of the game to all the people who pre-ordered. They didn't, because I guess Diamond was having an issue or some problem during one of their like a DDoS attacks, and instead of sending out one pack of promos to everyone who pre-ordered it, they instead sent out one case of promo packs to each person who pre-ordered it. As you can imagine, the supply of pre-order packs went down dramatically fast. But they sent out this email afterwards saying, hey, don't worry, we're going to get you your packs. All of our fans are super cool, and they'll go ahead and ship back all of the packs that they don't need, that they didn't order. Well, thankfully they were right, because people did. And
Awesome.
I got my promo pack last month that has the Jazz card in it, along with a couple of other like little action cards that go with it. So several months later, I did get the promo cards for it, and yeah, it was really cool. I enjoyed that. I haven't actually had a chance to play the game with anyone yet, so I can't speak about the game itself. But I am glad that I at least got the pre-order that I had that I wanted. So
I remember when you talked about it when it first happened, and you were not optimistic that you would get that at all.
yeah, I wasn't. Uh, Honestly, I probably should. I know like a bunch of people in the Transformers fandom now that I help out the podcast and everything. So and everyone is, they're pretty solid people. Like, I haven't encountered anyone that I actively dislike in the fandom. So I think I probably should have been a little bit more optimistic about my chances on that, because I think in the end people really will do the right thing. It's just when circumstances kind of hit and people don't. So yeah, I mean, I think I should have been a bit more optimistic about that.
I
The
wouldn't
other
have shipped
thing,
them back to you.
hey, like I said, it all depends where you live, right? The other thing I got is this beast of a game. I need to pull back for this. There we go. So this is a game called Core Clash, and I backed the Kickstarter for this thing. Ooh, I want to say like 2 years ago or something like that. It was quite a while, and over many delays, the game finally did get made and shipped. And the reason that I had backed it was because a lot of the minis in this game are loosely based on Transformers characters. Now you can kind of see, if I can get the glare off of this, you can kind of see the artwork here. That is very reminiscent of Dreamwave era Grimlock, with like the big shoulder cannons on his arm.
Yeah.
There is a kind of like loosely based like Optimus Prime figure. There is a Predaking, and there is a. I'm actually not certain of the era of this Megatron. It kind of feels IDW-esque, but I really can't place it. I think it's just generic enough that there's a difference, and it like I'm not hitting like seeing where the design like influence came from. So
It's reminds me a little bit of Stealth Bomber Megatron and maybe War for
Yeah.
Cybertron video game Megatron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. I can see that. But Yeah, they did a figure that's reminiscent of Alpha Trion. They did a Rack and Ruin, a Bumblebee, a Shockwave, and again, like these aren't official, figures or anything like that. These aren't official minis or an official game by any stretch. But the big reason I backed it was because like these minis actually look, pretty good, and actually like, they hit that itch. I don't have any of the minis assembled yet, so I probably will show them off once I actually get them assembled and painted, because everything is unassembled on this and everything needs some paint to it. But yeah, that's what I picked up for it. It's a
Closer than
really
Charles's game.
I know, right? But yeah, it's a really interesting looking game. I do look forward to getting it out and playing it once I get all the assembly and painting done. And I'll have to take some photos and kind of show it off. Yeah. I do get one other thing, completely not Transformers related. I don't have it in front of me, but you'll have to just trust me when I say I got it. I got Pokemon Legends last month, and it is amazing. And it's a game that I would also love to be playing right now instead of casting.
There's a little
Unlike
Pikachu
Charles, though.
Daryl's got.
Unlike Charles, though, I can pop up on my Switch and be playing that while I'm casting. There we go. All right, that's all I got.
You got me there, Mike. You got me
Well,
there.
no, I mean, Charles is in a room with a big TV. I guess I guarantee that's probably where his PS5 is.
Mm-hmm.
It is, but I can't get the Horizon. If I had I have a surround sound system in here. I mean, it would come in to the podcast too much. I don't think it would work unless I can't play it muted. That just ruins the experience.
PS5 doesn't have Bluetooth speaker or Bluetooth headphone support.
Well, I only have 2 ears, so I've got I've got my ears for the podcast now, and
okay.
I know.
Notice he says that, but he's not turning his head the other way so we can see the ear pod in his other ear.
Right.
I see how it goes.
They're
Charles.
the same. They're the same.
I'm gonna have to issue a correction on that one, Charles. Anyway,
I'm not Darryl. I'm not Darryl.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't read the rule book. All right, that's me. I'm all done.
All right, our final visit to the trips to the store comes from Darryl. Show us what you got.
Well, I had a box come in this week that I'd been waiting on for some time, and I was very happy to receive it because this box that arrived contained my cap, and this is my fans hobby hose head, and I adore this figure. It's gorgeous, super articulated. Rubber wheels. He's really awesome, really ingenious design. I decided I was going to try and tackle him without looking at the instructions, and I did it. So I was pretty happy with that. So, if I can do it, and I'm an idiot, if I can do it, you can do it. So yeah, it's a pretty, straightforward design on him. I thought it's pretty cool. The chest does reveal a very small little power stats. They're attached to the door, like the little chest door, not to the head. So yeah, he's a great figure, like I said, fully articulated. He's got a waist swivel and on all kinds of goodies. He's great. He's great. So a great price on him too. I think it was $80. So a really, really awesome figure for the amount of money you're spending on him. So yeah, if you're interested in the Headmaster Juniors, these Fans Hobby guys are doing great work. The other ones I got this week were ones that I also was very much looking forward to. This first one that I have here is in robot mode because I wanted to show him off. This is Moon Studios Iceland. So
Damn, son.
so he's massive. And I've got him in robot mode here because I did also get the Dark Knight. Yeah, that's the name of they gave him. So the Getsui and whatever the real name of this guy is, but they're essentially the same figure. So I've transformed them both back and forth. And yeah, the transformation is fairly similar, except Iceland here has a bit of a nose on him for his train mode, and the Dark Knight figure does not. He's a flat nose. So yeah, he's a great looking figures. Very highly articulated. These these thighs on him, they're die cast. This guy's heavy. Like, he's quite heavy. Now, obviously, this is a leg of this Radiatron, so you expect that he's going to be fairly heavy, and you want him to be heavy for the feet of Radiatron. But that brings in the other figure that I have, this Getsui, this Dark Knight figure, who I left in foot mode. And just absolutely massive. I am super impressed with the way that these guys look, and I can't wait to see the size that this Radiatron gets to. Great articulation on this. It turns, and it's got all kinds of crazy crap it can do. You can get it to go back. You're getting the full waist joint on the figure as the ankle joint, and it really is it's quite impressive. So it gets you the big ass gun for the foot, which I still don't really know the point of it, but it's there and it does its thing. I can confirm, now that I do own the figures, they're in my possession, the lights on the trains do not work. They do not light up. But they do go through to the other side. So you could put some LEDs behind there if you had some that were small enough. But they are not functioning at this point. But I am absolutely in love with these figures. They are awesome. They are heavy as hell. And yeah, I can't wait to get the rest of these. The unfortunate part is that we don't know when the rest are coming out right now. So we're just kind of in a holding pattern. But yeah, I've got a couple of train bots right now. They are absolutely massive. And I got another Headmaster Junior, which, man, the color on this guy just pops. So yeah, I'm a happy camper right now. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
leg was massive. Oh man, that's
Yeah.
You got a third leg, Darryl.
I told you not to share that with anybody. Yeah, they're great. They're really great. So yeah.
that's the first of 2 scheduled dick jokes for the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, looking forward to the second one. Okay.
It's on the calendar, Charles. I can't do anything about it.
And that's it for this week's Trips to the Store. Thanks everyone for watching and listening. And yeah, put it back up there, Jeremy.
Oh, sorry. I jumped the gun.
Yeah, so we love getting feedback. So everyone, if you are interested in letting us know what you think of the show, what you think of the stuff we're talking about, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/feedback. You can leave us voicemails, emails, contact us on social media, even comment on the YouTube comments right down below in this video. So lots of ways to get in touch. And we of course, Transmissions is again powered by you guys out there. So if you want to support us, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. That's how you can help us out. And that's it for this week's Trips to the Store. Thanks everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Later.